What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking on Burst Mode yet again here. We are going to try and get the last mission done that I haven't beaten yet to use the Worthy Rival team. So we'll go ahead and we'll try to do another 6,000 point clear with Worthy Rivals. You know, that way if you were unable to do it with the other team, then maybe you could do it with the Worthy Rivals team. So, I already have a team set up. So I know that we can... Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure the team cost is less. Let me double check this really quick. Yeah, so it looks like the team cost is going to be below where we want it at. So that is good. That is good. Okay, so we're doing physical, only Worthy Rivals characters. Okay. So we want all of these on. Obviously, we don't want them to reduce damage received from the physical types, but all the other types are fine. Okay, then we'll just put maximum on everything for now, and then we'll go subtract stuff. To get us, you know, to that even 6,000 mark. We don't want character locking, though. We don't want minus key. Okay. And support memories and items not allowed. Okay, so we're at, oh wow, 470. So we've got quite a bit that we can get rid of here. Let's see. Attack power is kind of the most threatening thing. So let's first get rid of all the attack power. So we'll take off all these challenge ones. And then let's move that down. Okay, so we're not going to mess with any of those at the top. I guess we can give him a little bit less damage reduction. And then, a little less defense. And then I suppose we can uncheck these. Okay, so right now we're at 6,200. I think I do want to go a little bit lower than this, if possible. Here, let's see. I think it's about the lowest we can go here. Okay, this is fine then. So we will end up getting a few extra points if we clear it this time, because our previous clear gave us an exact 6,000. So this will be good. All right, and then this is the team that we are rocking here. Kind of mid, but we'll see if it ends up working out for us. I think the fact that we're gonna have two of these easy aid, you know, physical Piccolos is going to be very helpful, because they're going to both have scouters. So it looks like they're already set up in proper rotations because they're on opposite sides. So as long as we keep them on opposite rotations throughout the entire fight, we should, every single turn of the fight, we should know exactly where the super attacks are going to be. So that is going to be one way that we're going to be able to get through this with a weaker team. Because we're definitely not going to be surprised by any super attacks or anything. I am going to be a little bit worried about the links with some of these characters, because it is just kind of like a random mosh pit. This team is not very cohesive by any means. Okay, it's good for this guy to be getting additional supers, because he needs to build up. He needs to stack. In fact, I probably should have left him on rotation, now that I think about it. That would have been a good idea. I can't leave the Piccolos together because they have the same name. We have to do this. But yeah, the Dokkan Fest Piccolos are going to be carrying us through this entire fight, because they're going to be infinitely stacking defense while providing the scouter for us. Which are two very, very important things. Two important aspects of a character's kit for being good in this game mode, right? Okay, yeah, so I guess we just have to depend on Dokkan Fest Piccolo to tank that super that's coming up. We know it's going to happen, there's just not really much we can do about it. Oh, wow, okay. I guess we can take that. I'll take a solid 0 damage. So yeah, I guess with being physical, like physical typing, That is good, because we're not going to have to worry about the type locking until the end of the fight, right? We're just going to be facing off against all these tech and AGL phases. So we're going to have a lot of type neutral phases available here to get all of our units built up and get our rotation set the way we want them. That way, you know, once we get to the UI sign fight and we're on, you know, facing STR, we'll be fully built up. So we have the best chances of surviving there. And then obviously after that, we're going to have type advantage. So the ending should be a breeze. Okay, so now as far as using Piccolo's transformation, I believe he loses the stacking defense. So we're not going to do this yet. We'll probably wait until the very end of the fight to use the active skill. For now, we're just going to stay how we are. Okay. Oh, actually, that was a bit of a blunder. I should be getting the 12 key with the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta, because he raises defense with the 12 key, but he only raises attack on the 18 key. I need to keep that in mind for future stages. It probably won't matter at this early stage. I don't imagine he's going to get hit too hard, especially because we know that there's no super attacks coming at us, right? But yeah, later on, I will have to remember to only do his 12 key supers. Okay, another super attack coming out right away, but we're already at, wow, 560k. All right. So I think it's safe to say this is going to do no damage to us either. Should be fine here. Wow. This Piccolo feels like the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The LR AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. When he first came out. That's like the level of power that it feels like. You just throw him in slot 1, and then he just tanks. It's like there's nothing else to it. Man, the way these orbs are set up right now. Oh, I was thinking maybe we could get lucky there and he'd get the super attack off. That does kind of suck for him that he keeps missing his supers, because he does raise his defense by 30% for 6 turns. So we do definitely want to get the supers every turn to keep his defense up. And then obviously these stacks are happening, but those are probably going to be, you know, I'm sure that those stacks are going to be fine either way, because those ones do cap out. But the ones that don't cap, like it just his super attack effect, I want to make sure that we can maximize as many of those as possible. He does have a really good chance to do additionals, so hopefully we can still get an additional super here, but I mean, like, the most ideal situation would be if we're getting double supers with him, right? But yeah, the main, most important thing is that his guard procs. We really need that to proc. I believe it's a high chance. Oh, we got the additional, but it wasn't a super. Okay, so his guard did proc there. That's nice. We're still building up stats. Not quite fully built up yet, because we made that little blunder of rotating him off on the first turn. So he hasn't actually gotten that many turns alive yet. Okay, nothing to worry about here. We'll get another defense raise with Piccolo there, and then we should be smooth sailing for this phase as well. Yeah, that works. We get our 12 key at the end. Nice, double supers from Piccolo. I want to see that every single turn. Yes, please, more of that. My goodness. Okay, this should probably do nothing, right? Yeah. Single digit damage. Wonderful. This TN is only getting 1 turn raises on his defense, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how it's set up. I think he'd be busted if they were infinite stacking, because he does so many super attacks every turn. yeah. But I think even later on in the fight, I'd trust him to take a super. I just don't think he's going to have to, because we're going to give them all to Piccolo the entire time. That's actually so nuts that they have built a unit like this that is such a strong tank and also has the scouter. I feel like oftentimes they give you, they'll give you a unit that's a tank, or they'll give you some type of glass cannon unit that's a scouter. And that has a scouter. That way, it's not like an omniscient, omnipotent, like, character. You just throw them in, and then they create everything that they need for themselves in their kit, and you can basically throw them on any team, and then they'll just dominate. Whereas if the scouter were on someone else, and then you'd have to run that character with the Piccolo to know where to put the Piccolo to tank the attacks, would be more balanced. But yeah, this guy is just broken. He is nuts. I think the opposite rotation is going to be the best one, where we have a Piccolo in slot 1, and then we have Tien in slot 2, because I believe that's the way that this Piccolo is going to get the most links shared, is with Tien. And then I believe when we have the other Piccolo, the other physical EZA Piccolo, the one that was in the 3rd slot just now, when he is in slot 3, then that's going to be good, because we're going to be getting a lot more defense. He has like a 77% defensive buff for all allies, so. But yeah, let's see. Full Judgment, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Yeah. Try and save all those purple orbs for the next turn. Could be useful for someone over there. Oh, silly me. Just realized there's a super attack being launched at the end, and I didn't even bother to double check for that. Would it have been worth mixing up my rotations to have someone better in place to tank that super, though? That's the real question. Because I definitely wouldn't rotate off the Piccolo. I need to have the Piccolos on each rotation for the Scouter to be up the whole fight. So we're never going to mess with that. But that basically means would I have wanted to rotate off Tien for one turn here? Maybe I would have, honestly. Could have been a good idea to put him there, because I would trust him to tank. I was already saying I would trust him to tank the super attack much better than the Piccolo. Or much better than, like, other units on the team, besides Piccolo. Okay, unfortunate no dodge here. Oh, we're fine. Okay. Well, I forget that guy did just EZA recently, too, right? So his stats are a little higher than what we were once used to. Okay, so the next phase here, since we're on blue, we're about to go into the sign of UI. So we're about to be in the hardest part of the fight. This is about to be the pinnacle, because there's going to be one more phase after, but that phase is definitely going to be easier, because we're going from type disadvantage to type advantage, right? But once we end up getting through this, we're going to have to take a quick pause and make some decisions about active skills and things, just to be sure how we want to play this. Oh man, we're so close to the Dokkan attack. I would like to avoid that. I don't think we can. Oof. Man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to avoid that Dokkan attack this turn. Let's. No, it's too close. There's no way. Dang it! I should have been paying attention to that. All right. Well, that's kind of annoying. It would have been nice to be able to save that Dokkan attack for the STR phase, because it's going to take us a little while to get through there anyway. I fear that the STR phase is going to force me to split my rotations, because we're going to see a daunting super attack in the 3rd slot or something, and I'm going to be like, well, Gotta put Piccolo there, because everyone else will get clapped. So we'll see what happens here. But again, the lucky part is that if I do have to shuffle my rotations on this STR phase, then that'll be okay, because I think we're a lot more comfortable on that the next phase after against Int. I won't need to have perfect rotations to perform well there. Okay, so I got a little bit lucky here that the super attack is in the second slot, so I can leave that for Piccolo. Now, what are all the things that Piccolo's going to do when he fuses? I can't quite remember. Oh, I meant to open it up. Sorry. So does he give a heal of any kind? No. Okay, so he's just got additional damage reduction and stuff. Additional defense when performing super. Okay, so he's really tanky. I mean, we could transform him. Let's you know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna transform him right here. Good stuff. So yeah, my logic with transforming him now is, so let's check him out. Okay, so his defense went up just a little bit, like 20k or so just now, which is good. But then also now, instead of just having a singular regular defense raise on super to get him like a little bit extra defense, now he's got what is it? This right here. So he's getting 50% on super attack, which is a multiplicative buff. That's going to do a lot. And then he also has the base 40% damage reduction as well. So yeah, I think overall he is stronger defensively here. Obviously, this caps out how strong he can be defensively, but this is the moment where we need him at his best. So I feel comfortable with it like this. And then, yeah, I guess we just do this. Man, the key has been the biggest struggle for this. I probably could have switched this up. Maybe tried to put an orb changer or something on this team. That's been the one really hard part about this. I can't believe that guy isn't fully built up yet. Kind of wild. You would think after so many turns of receiving attacks, he'd be fine. All right, let's see it. Yeah, double digits. Nice. Oh, actually, now that this Piccolo is transformed, I wonder if I can link him with the other Piccolo to have him on the same rotation. Probably not going to find out, because I assume they're going to still stay split. But if I'm forced to split my rotations, then... Oh, no! I just realized, I wasn't paying attention, was I? Did I miss the... I bet you I missed all the... Oh, no! The Dokkan attack didn't do any damage because I missed all the nodes. Oops. Okay, well, there's one more layer of challenge for us. Jeez, 700k. All right. Okay, yeah, here it is. So there's a super, or there's a super attack being launched in the final slot. So I want him there for sure. Because he's at 700k, I'm going to keep him untransformed. And then we might get our question answered of if he can link up with the other Piccolo that is transformed. I kind of got to do this, though. He loses so much without Cold Judgment. No, I have to put him here. Okay, well, that sucks. He's not going to be able to get a super. Man, the key has been so bad. I'm so annoyed by it. I should have paid more attention to some of the links on these characters when I was building this team. I pretty much just went through and grabbed like the best possible units that I could see in the box and then went from there. But yeah, maybe I should have switched it up a bit. The Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta has been really, like, a lot of a nuisance for us. He hasn't been linking up well. He still isn't fully built up yet. You know, and he's so needy for ki and super attacks every turn, and to be on rotation. It's just kind of a high-maintenance unit. I probably shouldn't have brought him. I'm sure there's somebody else that could have, you know, filled in and been a better unit to have around. Okay, come on, come on. Someone get a critical hit, please. Goodness gracious. Oh, there we go. Some more attacks. You'll love to see it. Piccolo, crit, please. We're going to be here all day. Oh, my goodness. Well, we should be good here because we're like upwards of 900k defense right there. Oh, okay, there we go. Question answered. The Piccolos can link up now because, yeah. Because, yeah. Actually, how many links do they share when they're linked up? It's only 2. Really not even that many. I kind of want to just leave them like this. I think I would still favor having the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on rotation, especially now that he is almost fully built up. His defense is starting to look not as measly. I guess I really can't be too surprised that none of these units are critting, because I never build my units with crits in their hidden potential system or with their equipment and stuff. Crits are just very, very uncommon. It's so rare to run into a situation where you need them. I feel like this is a good example of pretty much the only situation where you actually need critical hits. Is when you're forced to use like a mono-type team and also forced to use to go against an enemy where you have type disadvantage with your entire team. Other than that, it's pretty much just like... I mean, there's no modern events that have those kind of issues, right? Like the Broly Dokkan event and stuff, where the defense is so high that in order to get through any of that, if you don't have the type of characters that can lower defense with their super attack effects and stuff, then you would at least need... Oh, shoot. How we want to do this? The key is so bad. This is ridiculous. Wow. I am like... I'm actually stunned, like, how bad this has been. We've had to miss so many super attacks throughout this fight because of how bad the key has been. We've gotten so unlucky. Like, on this turn, nobody needed more than 3 key, and we still couldn't do it. Oh, my goodness. What a dodge. I am absolutely blessed for that dodge. Tien, you need to super. Please? Please? Oh my, not a single super attack? The man did 4 additionals and they were all normals. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Let's... Wow. That is all... Wow. Yes, wow is all I have to say. Okay, we're gonna leave the point system the same. Let's jump in and change up the team. I'm going to take off this Vegeta because, man, was he annoying. He was so high maintenance. I literally can't deal with it. Let's see if maybe... I'm thinking Android 17 or transforming Vegeta. What does 17 look like here? He gives all allies key 3 and 77% or 60% defense. Reduces damage received when HP is low. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Because this event is going to take us quite a few turns to get through. I don't want to use the transforming Vegeta because he's going to transform all the way up to his final form where he kind of fizzles off once he can't continue to build up. And then he'll start to look kind of not as good, I think. So yeah, I think I would rather have the 17 here. If we have to trade off any other units, like this blue Vegeta, then maybe we could, then maybe we could opt to put the transforming Vegeta on instead. Which actually might not be a horrible idea. There is also the possibility I could use the SSR for the transforming Vegeta. Like, I could reverse him into SSR, and then he actually keeps his permanent stacks. Because in SSR, he stays as a base form Vegeta. He doesn't transform up through all the phases and then, change his kit. He just has infinite stacking, attack, and defense. You can do that with the transforming Vegeta, the transforming Goku, and transforming Frieza. They're all that way. If you reverse them into their SSR form, then they just have infinite stacking all the time. So I actually did that for some of the Legendary Goku event missions when I was originally trying to beat them. I used the SSRs of the Goku and Frieza. Okay, we'll do this. Lots of defensive support. This is going to be nice. And so far, so good on all the ki. Not as many issues there. I'm going to try and move a little quicker here for the first parts of the fight. Just so that we're not sitting here all day. Oh, and in fact, actually, what I'm going to do right now, even though we have, like, 1 unit difference... No, let's go ahead and do this. Alright. There we go. That's better. So we don't have to wait through the entire fight. We can just skip on ahead, right? Okay, so we're here again in the phase that we died on. Unfortunately, on this round of the fight, I tried so hard not to get the Dokkan attack, but this team goes too slow. It doesn't have the attack power of some other teams, so I wasn't able to save it, and it ended up proccing the turn before we got to this fight again, just like before. So a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Our defense numbers are looking really swell at the moment. It doesn't look like there is a super attack for us to worry about this turn, so I am not going to transform yet with Piccolo. We are definitely going to continue to skyrocket those numbers, especially because he doesn't get an insane amount of, like, more attack power when you transform. So I guess I'd really rather have the, you know, the untransformed state for us. Be able to just keep stacking his defense. I mean, it is a little bit pointless. A little bit pointless once he's up this high, but you also have to remember that we do have a lot of support on this rotation here. So that number will look lower on future rotations where we don't have quite as much support. Alright, so many dodges, my goodness. I guess it was worthwhile for me to put in all those dodge equips. Oh! That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Well, now I know that about Android 17 at least. But now we're below 77% HP, so he would actually tank that a lot better because his damage reduction is active. Now it's active, right? Shoot, and I actually can't transform Piccolo anymore because we're below 70% HP. So yeah, I think the sweet spot for this team is anywhere between 70 and 77%. If I could be right in there, everyone's passives could be active at the same time. That'd be nice. I guess we'll do this. Is this guy a nuker? I think I'm just thinking he is because I use him as a leader when I'm nuking in the punching machine all the time, but he's not actually a nuking character, right? No. Okay. He does give all the allies crit chance, which is nice, and some additional attack. Here we go, and we're not really managing Dokkan Gauge now, so we can just select as many same type orbs as we want for some healing. I probably should have got those with a different character for more healing, but... Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the physical Piccolo at the end, to be honest with you. I probably should have put him in the middle. I don't know if this guy's going to have what it takes to tank here. Oof. Dang it, I definitely should have put him in the middle. Okay. Are we going to die? Oh, we didn't die, but only because we dodged that. What in the... Okay. So far, so bad. I am really making some key mistakes here that are hurting me. I need to be very, very careful from this moment forward. Okay, so we're going to get the 12 key with Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, because then he'll get his defense raise on Super. That's perfect. We know the super attack is coming in at Piccolo, which is awesome, because he can tank it. So yeah, the name of the game right now is just surviving like slot 2 and 3. Because we know that the Piccolos are going to be fine. Oh, in dodge even. Wow. I will take that. Even better. And then once Tien gets a couple super attacks off, we know he's going to double-digit tank. So he'll be fine. There we go. Double super. I'd feel better about a triple. And that's alright if he dodges us, because we're still getting the, you know, the defense raise on super attack. Nice, the dodges. All welcome. Let's go. Let's go, Tien. He dodged all 3. We've taken, like, 50 damage this turn. There we go. Much better, much better. And then we're going to get that passive healing coming from Piccolo every turn, which will be nice. Okay, so this is definitely how we need to set this up, because Android 17 cannot tank. Oh, wait, but our HP is low, so he can tank. We're going to do this. Yeah, because now that our HP is below 77, he can definitely tank that. These normal attacks, anyway. Yes, yes, yes. How do I want to do this? I guess that one? Get a little bit of healing there. Oh, no. I honestly thought that he would be double-digit tanking. It's good to know that he's not, though. Oh, wow. This guy is really dodging me. Holy. Okay, yeah, so it's good to know that even with the damage reduction, that Android 17 can't fully double-digit tank on this phase. So we do need to continue to rotate him off, unfortunately. I'm really hoping for some slot 1 supers coming up, so that I can put Piccolo in the first slot. Because he's the only unit that I can trust to tank these supers for us, but if the super's not in slot 1, that means I can't put Piccolo there, and then it's just kind of rough, right? This is good, actually. No super is just as good, because then I can put Piccolo in slot 1 freely, and I don't have to worry about him, you know, selling for us or anything. Or, like, another unit selling for us in slot 1, because Piccolo can't be there. And I did purposely leave those physical orbs, because there's no super attack this turn, so we're not going to have to worry about, like, collecting them. And then I'll just collect them with the physical Piccolo, because he's got the highest defense by far, right? So we'll get the most amount of healing that way. That's probably what I should have been doing this whole time. Is just leaving the orbs for the next turn. Usually I'm in such a hurry to pick up all the type orbs we can, because I'll have orb changers on the team, and there's always going to be more type orbs the next turn and stuff. Or oftentimes you're actually finishing off that phase of the fight, and then when you fight a new enemy, you get a new key sphere field. So it's a waste if you just kind of leave them there and let them stockpile, and you never select them before the end of the fight. But because we're not even halfway through this STR fight, it's obviously going to take us quite a few more turns. We might as well, you know, take advantage of healing optimally. Our super attacks did such little damage, it just reduced it to 0. Wow. Nuts. So I guess I have to do this. Yeah. It's too bad I can't get more of those physical orbs with Piccolo here. But what's his defense at? Yeah, 800k. There we go. Lots of healing. Yeah, that's definitely the strat. That's what I should have been doing this whole time. Because now we're going to do the same thing again with Piccolo on the next turn, but you saw how many more orbs we just got there, right? We're going to have access to tons more physical orbs. So we're probably going to get a full heal on the next turn. I feel like the Scouter just makes this too easy, honestly. Man, this is... I feel like... I hope I'm exemplifying how these physical Piccolos, as long as you have that guy, you could pretty much do this mission. You don't really need, like, great characters around him, right? He's pretty much doing it all himself. Just as long as you have units that are good enough to be able to tank normal attacks decently after they super attack, then you're fine. That's it. That's all you need, because otherwise you can just have Piccolo tank every single super attack, You know, he's got the unconditional scouter. And then once you get him built up to 1,000,000 defense, you can just do this. There you go. And just 100% heal yourself every single turn, and you'll be fine. So just avoid selecting physical type orbs with anyone but Piccolo. And then, there you go. Yeah, I feel like this is such a free and easy win. And you also have to remember, we're a couple hundred points above the threshold. We're not at that even 6,000. We probably could work it down a little further if we wanted to make it even easier on ourselves, right? But that's not even necessary. Man, without critical hits, this phase has been taking so long. Hey, speak of the devil, there's one. There we go. Oh, please just give me one more crit so we can be done with this phase. Please? Yes! Yes! Thank you, Blue Vegeta. You're the GOAT. Actually being carried by him. Ugh. That could have been like 2 more rotations before we were done with that fight. I am blessed. Okay, so now we're looking at, you know, the 1,000,000 defense numbers. Our defense is high enough. Let's see some transformations. Sweet, good stuff. I also did that so that we can link him with the other Piccolo. Should be good for him. Now we're actually over 1,000,000 defense. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, please, by all means, super me as many times as you want. I don't think it'll be making much of a difference from this point forward. Oh man, the dodges. No, not the dodges. Dang, he's like our hardest hitter too. I really do want to get through this int phase as quickly as possible. There's been some significant cuts in this recording, but I've been recording for almost an hour straight on this event. So I really, really would like to get this finished up by now. Please, please. Yeah, hopefully he stops dodging us. That's going to be a nasty habit if he continues. Yeah, and then I don't think we need to see... We've already seen the transformation here a few times in the video, so we don't need to see it again, but we will transform this Piccolo as well. What's his defense stat looking like? Nice, 12 mil. Okay. Or, not 12 mil, 1.2 mil. Very different numbers, holy. 1.2 mil, 1.2 mil. Oh, there's a super attack in the middle slot. I probably should have put... Dang it, he dodged Piccolo again. Probably should have put Piccolo in the middle. But I think Tien's still going to be fine. Again, I'm really not worried about this team defensively from this point forward. I think any unit on this team could stand to get supered, and we would still live, right? The worst thing that happens is that we just lose a little bit of HP. But, again, Piccolo's defense is so high, we can just heal it back immediately anyway. There we go. So we got a triple super turn. This should be enough for his defense to be good. I wonder if a double-digit tank this, actually. Let's see, let's see. For science. Yeah, we did. Okay, wow. You know, actually, I just realized this. If you are taking Piccolo into a long-form event, his transformation condition becomes much better. So, like, there's, like, the physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Or the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku that can transform into physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He has the same activation condition of the needing to be above the 70% HP threshold. So... Oh, shoot, we've got a super attack at the end. It'll be fine. We'll just leave him like that. It'll be alright. I'm sure he'll live it. But yeah, like, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku just doesn't have the ability to heal himself as much. Whereas this Piccolo does. I mean, and even, well, I guess once you transform him, then he's got the healing mechanics built in. Does he have any healing mechanics built in base? I don't think he does, but could be good if he does. You know, he definitely just has multiple things with his kit. You know, the infinite defense raise and stuff that allow him to heal back HP a lot more, which is good for having that high HP threshold for his active skill to, you know, to be able to get his transformation in the first place. Okay, so the transformed Piccolo definitely made up for it on that turn, getting off 2 super attacks that both hit. We did a lot more damage here, which is very nice. We were very close to killing. Yep. And everybody continues to double-digit tank everything. Lovely. Alright, we'll give Piccolo the final attack here. Nice. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to eat my words when he dodged. Alright. Sweet. So fun stuff, you know, it's actually my very first time ever seeing that super attack that we just saw from the transformed version of the physical Piccolo here, because it was, I didn't pull him on his initial banner when he first released, and by the time I got him, there was really no place for him in the game, and he was just kind of a fodder unit that you never really used. So I used him once or twice, you know, for different Easy A stages and stuff, but he was never getting his transformation. It was just him in base, right? So yeah, this is actually the first event I've ever taken on where I've had the luxury of using that guy. So great stuff. I loved his animations. We got our new high score there with the 140. We'll see if we can continue to beat that with a different team. We'll continue to take this on with any and every team that we can beat it with. I imagine there's going to be at least one more team that we can take this down with, right? Because it's between Target Goku and Worthy Rivals. So we've already done STR Target Goku, and we've done now Physical Worthy Rivals. So I think I'm going to try it out with AGL Target Goku is another really good one that we can do. But beyond that, I don't know if we can do Physical Target Goku. I don't know if there's good enough units there. And then I also don't think that there's good enough units on STR or AGL Worthy Rivals. So we'll see. But if I can get the 6,000 point clear with any of those other teams, you'll see a video on it. Alright, well that is all the missions cleared here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. That is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace!